So one of the big questions a lot of people are trying to wrestle with when buying a gun is rear handle or mid handle. I prefer, if you've already been shooting guns, go that are rear handle, stick with rear handle. There's a benefit to the mid handle because it gives you a little bit more maneuverability as far as tracking. But one of the things that I've noticed that can happen is in the times of all of our pool testing is sometimes if you don't hold the gun correctly, this hand can throw off your shot a bit. It can pull down, it can pull up. And so the mid handle, that can happen. So it's just something to be aware of. I don't think it's a fault. I think it's just in the design, you have to be aware of how you're shooting. So pool testing can be helpful in figuring that out. Whereas a rear handle, your hand is right in with the trigger, with the mech. And so that's gonna translate into the power being in your palm and a little bit more accuracy, I think. That's just my opinion. Prove me wrong, I don't know, but the two differences are, at least on a traditional style gun, just kind of placement and style preference. When you get into rollers, it eliminates some of your band stretch on the bottom by having a mid handle. You got the rear handle seated a little further back, giving you the mount a little further back, giving you more band stretch, which translates into more power in the gun, which makes it so you can go a little shorter or just get more power out of the same length gun. And a mid handle moves forward, so the mount moves forward and eliminates some of that power that you could have had. Decision to make there. I would say stick with what you're used to. If you've been shooting mid handles for a long time, keep rolling with it. You're used to it. You've figured out how to use it well and be accurate with it. But if you're starting out, I would go rear handle. I think a mid handle can create a little bit more mechanical issue because you have a push rod that goes through here that's then pushing your mech. That can, it can have issues if you don't keep it clean. I haven't had any issues. The way I've designed it is your push rod is straight, there's no bend in it, and so it's very, very streamlined. Mechanically it should be fine, but it does create another issue that could, down the road, have problems. A rear handle just simplifies all of it. It really cleans up the mechanics of a gun. Okay. So.